Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you enjoyed that game three tonight between Tampa and the Islanders. The Islanders, they did find the back of the net and had a goal on Vasilevsky, which I don't think had been done prior in postseason in this stadium. So that was an accomplishment, but they ended up losing the game 2-1. It was 1-0 for Tampa. They opened up the scoring. Islanders came back. And then, yeah, they didn't have that position for very long before Tampa took the go-ahead goal and ended up winning the game 2-1. So we got that money line bet wrong. We got the over wrong. So, yeah, a bit of a losing day here, but that's okay. Tampa takes a 2-1 lead in this series, and, yeah, we'll see what happens in the next game. I think it was a good game. I think the Islanders played a good game. I think Tampa played a good game, but Tampa got the better of them and won the game, so that's the way it goes. We have another game three here on Friday, June 18th, day 33 in the playoffs. Game three between Vegas and Montreal. Back in Canada, Montreal 9-4, current one-game winning streak. Price listed to be in net against Vegas, who are 9-6, current one-game losing streak. Fleury listed to be in net. On Wednesday is when game two between these clubs was played. The Canadians came out strong and looked a lot more comfortable. 6 minutes into the first, Armia, he got the Canadians ahead, and they were leading 1-0 before the first period was over. Toffoli added to that, and they were leading 2-0. And then late in the third, Paul Byron with a feed got a bit of a break, and he was able to avoid Fleury's poke check and put it in the net to go 3-0 Montreal. And not long after, though, Pietrangelo, he gave the Knights some life, scored his first one of the night, and then he also got the second one for Vegas, but that's how it would end. 3-2 from Montreal to even this series, and that was a monster win for the Canadians in Vegas in front of that crowd. And it was a clean game. There was only 2 penalties in the entire game. Both of them were against the Canadians. Although special teams did a great job for Montreal and kept the puck out of the net. Vegas was 0-2 on the power play. The Canadians still sit first in penalty kill. They're at 91.9% on the penalty kill. Vegas did outshoot Montreal 31-23 in game 2. The Canadians, they were happy to have Petrie back. He played a great game, got an assist, and I think he logged 20 minutes of ice time. I mean, he plays a big role for the Canadians. Toffoli, I think, with an 8-game point streak now. 5 goals and 5 assists. Caulfield, he's got a 4-game point streak going. Edmondson, he had a good game too with 2 assists in that game, so that was awesome. And then Price, he had a much better game. I mean, he was smiling. He was playing with confidence. He didn't look frustrated at all. Stopped 29. And it was a great game to watch Price play because he was seeing the puck really, really well. And, game 2 definitely showed how important these faceoffs are. I mean, both Vegas goals. I mean, that first one, quick faceoff, back to Pietrangelo, and then snaps it and puts it in the net, and so quick. And both Vegas goals were similar. Bad icing call, face off in Montreal's end, and then bang, it's in the net before you even know what's going on. So it'll be interesting to see Vegas come into the Montreal arena. Obviously, we're not going to have 17, 18,000 fans at that game. There'll probably be, I think they said 3,500 is what they're going to be expecting. So I know Montreal's a lot more comfortable and used to playing in that type of environment. Then Vegas has kind of gotten used to having the crowd back, I think. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, if it is a factor or if it's not a factor. I think the 3,500 fans will be pretty ramped up with this Montreal team. I mean, Vegas had won 5 in a row, and then Montreal stopped them and split the first 2 games and won that game 2 in Vegas. That's a big win. That's a big, big win. And I listened to some of the post interviews with Pete DeBoer and some of the players from Vegas. And yeah, I mean, they all had a very common theme, and that is, if you go down a couple goals or 3 goals, you're probably going to lose a game. It's hard to chase the game and get back into the game. And I know teams are successful doing it at times, but it's not an easy way to play, especially this close to the final round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. So we'll see. I mean, I think Montreal had a big boost of confidence winning game 2 in this series. And now to be going home, I think they're going to be lit up. I think they're going to come out strong again, looking for that first almighty goal. It seems to be an important goal. It was again tonight against the Tampa Islanders game. I mean, Tampa got the first goal. They won the game. So we'll look to see who gets the first one here. Montreal is definitely going to continue to try to come out, play strong, and put that first one in the net. And I know Vegas is going to do the same because they were pretty disappointed with the way they came out in game 2, and they think that's another factor of what caused them the loss. So we'll see. I'm going to go Montreal. I'm going to go Montreal to take a lead in this series. And as far as my wagers go, where I'm going to put my money, I'm going to try to win some of that money back. I lost on Thursday here with the Islanders Tampa game, and I'm going to go Montreal money line. It pays 2.4. Obviously, not as much of an underdog as it was in that last game, but still an underdog. And I like him at 2.4. I also like the under 5 at 2.15. Those two bets, I'm not going to parlay them. I'm just going to go 2 decent-sized bets on those 2 wagers. And then in the morning, I'll take a look. I might parlay something. I've been watching some of that soccer, and I think Belgium, I know they were down to Denmark a goal early in the game today, and then they came back and won the game 2-1. I think they could go pretty deep. So I might parlay something with Belgium, and I might also look at the Islanders for game 4 to split the 2 games in New York. That's what I'm going to do. But again, for the purpose of the video, game 3, day 33 of the playoffs, June 18th, Vegas against Montreal. I look to Montreal to win the game and take a lead in this series. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game on the 18th, and talk soon. Thanks.